Hello friends, welcome back to more This Bed We Made.
Welcome.
We're ready to get our Snoop on. Do you have the chat overlay over here?
I'm gonna get it on there right
She
now.
gonna get it on there.
We are here and we are playing some murderiness.
So far there hasn't been any murder, but you know.
We're gonna ignore that.
Somebody's stalking us. I'll also say that this game apparently has a Discord server. Our camera covers the link, but I'm sure that if you just find them on Steam, you can find the link, and we can also share the Discord.
Oh, I was like, what are you
It's
talking?
right there,
It does
yeah.
cover this hilarious.
Yeah, because they're
Right there.
a small indie team. Well, this indie team's doing great. It's a pretty cool game so far.
So far, we like it.
Liking the vibes.
I'm curious as to where it's gonna go. I'm curious how much is left too. Because like the internet says it's only about 4 hours long, and we've played about 3. But it only says we're 58%. That could also be because we've missed stuff. So
Yeah, we've kind of failed on anything side related.
Unfortunately.
We really fucked that up. So
we will see. Anyways, let's get this shit started.
let's get going. Open
Oh.
Anne's chest with candles and
We
plaster.
need to go to the
Go to the basement with 2 items. Okay, so I need to find candles and plaster.
I
Just
walk by the
undergoing
bags.
renovations.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Let's get on this mystery. Okay, we're posted on Instagram. We post on Blue Sky. And I'm ready to focus in. Ready to dial in.
She's ready to dial in. Where was the plaster? The plaster wasn't on this shelf, right? Or this shelf. It's,
I don't know.
I think it was down below. But I'm gonna check over here just to be safe. Because I feel like it would make sense for there to be plaster here.
It would make sense. I feel like there's a lot of things that make sense though, and then they're not there.
Plaster
And I'm like,
and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster
oh,
somewhere.
there it is.
This
Found
takes care
it.
of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Oh, Rebecca, we're about to go through your locker. Ooh.
Hope you don't mind.
I can dull it.
Oh. That's the stupidest thing ever.
I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
I do like that there's like a very obvious the Q button to be like, do you need some assistance? And I can be like, no. Or yes, which I'm always like yes, because I just wanted to clarify a little bit more what it wants from me.
I need clarification.
I swear to God, if I run into the boss again, I'm gonna stab him. There. This isn't Rebecca, right?
Andrew? Gosh, I hardly recognized you.
He went.
This is from a different lifetime.
Oh my
Rebecca!
God. Rebecca, you're so sweet. Hi.
Hello, my love.
17 months. That's
Figures, if you were
crazy.
going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which
Love,
books
love,
you
love
can
you.
or cannot read.
Hell yeah. Andrew's a rebel. He's supportive of read band books.
Good. Read band books.
What happened to you
statement for our
before you
channel
came
as
to
well.
Montreal? Why don't you want to go back home?
Hello, my little ravioli. Stop, I love it.
Ravioli.
Ravioli! Hope this letter finds you well. I've been thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. Don't go out without a jacket and gloves. I know, you always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I'm hoping you write back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing what you're doing. I keep telling your father that God has the boldest plans for you, and that it's his problem if he can't see that. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia at the grocery store says, let's go and let go and let God. I trust your faith, my son, I really do. Wherever it takes you, so long as you find your way back home. I'll cook you a real ossobuco?
Ossobuco.
When you do.
I don't know.
That's something you can't find in Montreal.
I kind of doubt that.
God is by your side. I love you, Ma.
Interesting. I wonder what it is. I mean, I would say normally is he gay, but like because I think he has a crush on us.
Yeah, I mean he could be bi, but also like the what's his fucking name? The what's his name, Bernard?
Mm.
The, like, owner?
Yeah.
When I was doing the clip of him talking to him, I didn't catch in real time that he asked Andrew if he was gay. He's like, are you a homosexual? I didn't catch that at all. So I was like, damn.
Wild.
I think he said no, but I can't remember if he just, like, deflected, though.
Keep your secrets, locker. People don't usually leave these
Is
unlocked.
this locker open? Or did you open it?
Oh, this is Eugene. We really there we go. Just gonna close it.
Yeah.
Just so nobody knows.
Wasn't that me? Oh.
What room is this?
Could just be the room down here, but I don't know.
Secrets. Something got written down.
Secrets.
That looks like the lunchroom, and X marks the possible location of Rebecca's stash of candles. Why does she have a stash of candles?
Girl, what? Why would, what? That's so weird.
I just don't know the layout.
I told him fixing the windows should be his top priority. And
Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found.
I protected Eugene. I opened the window back up. I guess I got rid of the letter.
I don't know what on earth's going on today.
At least we protected
Because of that
Eugene.
goddamn
We didn't
snowstorm?
protect
Or was there something
whatever her name was, but
Wendy?
What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off. Jacques leaving luggage carts everywhere. Wendy writing that message on your door. Andrew suddenly worrying about the floor tile. Oh, and that maid, what's her name? Sylvie? I never
Are we
noticed how
Sylvie?
odd she is.
oh, that's her
Sophie,
name.
you mean?
Okay. I was like,
her.
that's not her
She's a
name.
good girl. You know what?
She's
I
a
should
good
call the
girl.
city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
oh, Bernard, it's
There's
not
one
that
right here.
bad. Come here, okay?
Bernard, you're a piece of shit.
Come here. Let me help you forget about all that.
I
for
can't
a minute.
believe I mean, I can't believe it.
Why does her title say governess?
Can we not listen to them? Fuck, I know. I'm like,
You're like, can we move on? And I'm like, why does her title say that?
priorities, clearly.
Oh, another one. Wendy and Jacques have really gotten around.
Are they marking their name on every room that they fuck?
Maybe.
Okay.
That was a struggle.
That was a...
I just love that she's leaving all these no divorce flyers around and then he's cheating on his wife with her. It's just, it's very icing on the cake of them, you know?
Bernard just fired me.
What? What happened?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Please, just
I'm sad that we
I'm
can
sorry, Wendy.
It's Linda. She wrote some stuff on her own door with my lipstick so I would get the blame.
what? That doesn't make any sense.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Wendy, wait. I do. I believe you.
I feel even
It's
worse.
too late now.
I know.
Wendy!
Yeah, you fucked that one up, my guy.
Yeah, that was your fault, bro. You had all these little carved hearts of W and J of places that you got down and busy. And then you're like, I'm gonna believe Linda.
Like, really?
Idiot.
Like, really, dude? How are you, Rebecca? I want my Tupperware is back. That'd be me.
Like, just give me the Tupperware. Like, that's all I really want.
My old roommate took my one of my nice Pyrex to work, and then she left it there. I was like, wow, thanks.
Thanks.
Oh, you're keeping me sorry.
In this economy, we can't go losing our freaking Tupperware.
No, we can't. Oh, we
Look at these
good.
doodles on these.
We're excited to see what happens. in
Candles,
this.
candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
We got a Pippi right underneath us. You know, normally he doesn't hang out right here.
Okay, but
Can you not look at it in the notes? That's so annoying.
I don't think so. I could, probably. I just don't know what...
We gotta find the couch. You wanna read the other note?
So you do have a stash of candles.
I was like, you've
But
been
where
through all
is
these
it?
lockers.
It's
I guess
changed.
not.
I turn the power again. I can really see a thing. Bernard wants to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping my fingers for that blowhard. Did you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never want to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please, Bobby.
Bobby.
It doesn't help us at all.
It's like, then that photo definitely is it. It's just funny that I found that first.
Yeah.
And it still was like, why do they have to write directly on the wall? And paint?
Toilet.
Toilet. That's the turlet.
Maybe check the breaker really quick. Were you in there already?
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Oh. So
Yeah,
check
that's
the
where I
bottom.
was over there.
I see. I just wasn't where the couch was. Is it in here? Did I just miss it? It looked like the photo had a couch in it, so I was just
That's why I was like, I don't know where that is because it doesn't look like
Yeah.
it's anywhere down here. But we can't get in the laundry room yet, so.
Oh, Bobby's the way
Okay,
to go.
let's look at Bobby again. Even though we did all these things, it's gotta it shouldn't let me even open his thing.
Oh, that's Bobby's.
Yeah.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Okay.
That must be the location of Rebecca's stash.
It's a little.
That
a little
must be the
back-
location of Rebecca's
Okay,
stash.
so how do we get in there?
It just lets me in.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Fucking Christ.
What keys are in my inventory then? Not that
Those are
you
the
guys can
master
see
keys.
our inventory, but we've got a screwdriver.
It's the master key, I think.
Ah. My master key should let me in.
Because she couldn't get into here for some reason to get her keys earlier. I don't know. Or maybe her keys were missing. It's on the other table, I think. If it's on any table. Maybe it's not.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Yeah, you
Woo.
do. As after you left them.
Master key, do not lose. We have master keys.
Okay, maybe that's
Maybe
the
we-
master key. Maybe we have different keys. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is.
Maybe.
I don't know. We have them now. That's the point.
Now let us in. Let us in, let us in.
Did I respond to your pickup? We're good. We're just gonna see what happens in this.
Shut.
It's a mystery, you know.
Big ol' secrets. Secrets. That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
It's not a couch, but this is definitely the spot. Just let me run the water.
We're gonna run that power bill up, baby. Machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. Well, glad our break room's down here. I warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle.
Damn.
Eugene, you're keeping us all alive.
Eugene, you're a good boy.
What if this game just ends by the basement flooding and we have to like get out in time or we drown to death?
We drowned to death.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to say the least.
Candles. Let me take them.
Does this seem like a weird place to
Stash
keep your
uncovered.
candles? Because, like, wouldn't you just
Fab,
keep them in your locker?
You won't mind if I just take one, right?
I guess, but like if Bernard doesn't want people to have candles.
Is it his stash?
No, it's Rebecca's. Bernard's the
I kn-
owner, but
I
he
know.
doesn't want candles.
Oh, I
And
guess
so
that-
she's keeping it for the power
Why
outage.
couldn't you just keep it in your locker?
And maybe he goes through them. It's just gotta be a secret stash.
It just
It's not a
feels like,
secret stash,
I
but
just feel like
it's
this is really out of the way for a secret
Now,
stash, especially with power
what
outage and you're,
next?
you're scared.
I wonder
You
if I
know.
can imagine the hell Bernard would give me if he caught me walking around with these items, not exactly part of a maid's typical arsenal. Well, that's not ominous. Now to figure out how exactly I'm going to... These are going to help me... Oh, a long chest. It'll all make sense soon. Don't worry.
I mean, as long as it's not going through your pockets,
Let's
I'm
see
not going to
if
know you
Andrew
have
is around.
candles.
Oh, hey Andrew. Hi, honey
There
buns.
you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel, I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good, in which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
No.
Sure?
But, you know.
No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax.
Ah.
but I think it's worth a
His
shot.
name's A.
Yeah,
Rossi.
you're right.
So let's do this, shall we?
Of Criminal Minds. This is his origin story. He started as a ginger.
First step.
Oh God. Okay.
Pour the wax, I suppose. Careful though. The
Aaron
pot's
his
probably
first
hot.
name?
No, it's David.
Yeah, I was like, that's
Aaron is Hachi Patachi.
It's like a mix.
Yeah.
It's the couple name.
It's their love child.
It's their love child. Their love child.
This is like not intuitive on how to turn.
That's it. Nicely done.
That was unbelievably
Next step,
hard.
Put the key in the wax, right?
How is that?
Better wait a few seconds before removing it.
Okay. Look at that.
Looks
time
good.
lapse.
Pretty sure you can take it out now.
I feel like it would just
I
sink
think we're
if
almost
it's too
done.
liquidy though.
All that's left is to pour the plaster from the cup into the mold. Good job.
It like
So
if you
now
try
we
to
wait
push
until
it
it's
towards
dry,
where
I
you need it
guess.
to go, it doesn't
long
do
do you
that.
think
And then
it's
if you
gonna
push away to like
A few
have
minutes,
it be opposite,
probably?
it still doesn't work.
We can
you just
poke
have
it
to
every
like
now and then to check.
move
Bet
your
you
mouse
didn't
really
think you'd be
fast
making
and
a
it just like
plaster key
jostles
today,
it out.
No. But
us.
I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Ever read banned books?
Ugh, he's gonna know.
That's
What are you
so-
reading now?
What have you been reading lately? That's your book there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a play by Agatha Christie, Witness for the Prosecution.
What's it about?
It's the story of a lawyer who takes on the case of a man accused of murdering an old widow. There's strong evidence against him, but the lawyer is convinced of his innocence.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Actually, there's a film adaptation of it playing at the theater right now.
Oh? I don't know. Is this... People keep talking shit about reading gossip magazines, but like, we've read about it. But what if she says it's bad?
Just say, have you seen it probably?
Oh, yeah. It rings a bell. Have you seen it?
No, not yet. I always prefer to read the book or the play before seeing the film. Hey, how about we go see it together?
Cute.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
We're
Awesome.
going. And if you turn out to be a serial
Lowe's
killer,
Theater
don't
is
kill
not too
us.
far from here.
'Cause we're too
Why
cute.
don't we meet after work one of these evenings?
That sounds great.
Oh, look. I think our key double is dry and ready to
If
go.
we're, still alive.
If we're still alive. If we don't get murdered by
I could not have done this
the
without
guy
you.
taking photos of us,
Well,
or
I'm glad
the
I was able to be
angry
of some
husband
help.
of the woman that's fleeing
I
her
should get
abusive
back upstairs,
husband,
though.
or
I've been
the other
gone
husband,
far
or
too
the
long
wives,
already.
or
Let
Bernard.
me know how it goes with the key.
There's a lot of people
and
that
you should
just
probably
kill
be
us.
careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
If it's
You're welcome,
gonna
Sophie.
be anything like having to pour that liquid just now, we're fucked.
We'll save before we do it.
Oh yeah,
You made a key double.
with your acolyte. I love that they just call them our acolyte.
Nobody needs to know what we were doing.
Nobody's gotta know.
I'm gonna run to Barnard again.
Frickin' Bernard. Every time I go in the elevator, I'm scared. I don't want to see him. Don't you dare.
What about doors being wide open? Both the rooms being wide open.
I'm like, did I close them? I'm gonna close it just to...
Why does that door come out but the other door go in?
That's a good question. Back to...
It's
Wait,
507
back to
in here,
Andrew.
isn't it?
It's in... Oh, this one. Oh. Maybe it's just because I came out.
Oh.
'Cause, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. For game mechanics. And I hope you're not back.
We're just going through your stuff.
Just gonna do a little save.
I do not want to fuck this up.
careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
That was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. It really stressed me out.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Should have the words of the key, both lead to our history.
From the first one, take the first two. From the last one, take the last two. Huh. Hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Of course you do. They're gay.
The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Laos Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murder so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Huh. 25 cents for a ticket to the movies. God, the good old days.
As if that wasn't expensive back then.
I know. Oh. I do is look at
Gay.
gay. They're freaking lesbos.
In secret language. I didn't even realize that. I was just reading that. I'm like, ah.
It's in the code. The secrets.
I spent a quarter of my savings to
Take you out. I've just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. I'm not gonna attempt that. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace in the taste of your sweet lips. I love you.
Wow.
Aw, look at these little cutie patooties.
Cuties. Beautiful.
Stunning. Just gonna take everything out of this box.
Is she taking it out? She's not putting it back? Oh my god.
I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways in 1947. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M.
I I can't believe you just took it all out. She can't put it back.
It's just... Oh, I can put them
I would
back.
put them back.
Yeah. I guess they're all laid out here, though.
Okay.
So we can try and solve this.
I mean, do you not have them in your... Are they not in your, like, inventory? Like, you can look at an inventory?
Wait, this is the wrong room, right? No, this is the right room. Because this is the cat collar.
Maybe it doesn't show.
Oh, here it is. Anne's correspondence, letter 1. Valentine notes yours is pretty worn down. Spidey, you new one.
Well, maybe you should put the letters back then. We don't need them out. Thanks, we can read them right here.
Okay, so it's all right here.
Just to be safe.
Just to-
Can't you just do it from the box?
Yeah, just... Cool. Yeah, what?
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Okay. So the downside of the queue being able to tell us some hints is that it is like, it doesn't take into account the fact that we've done this stuff already. It just... It just kind of lines up hints, and then if you don't click on them, then you're just got like a backlog.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1.
Okay,
Especially
but
when
like, I
dealing
don't know
with
what
riddles.
phone I'm supposed to use, you know? I don't trust anything.
I should wait till I have more to report before
What do you
calling Andrew.
mean? Just leave.
Can you just do it from that room? I don't like it. I wish we could just leave the room.
Yeah,
the one
but
that...
it says that I need another person to help me.
I know. That's why it doesn't make sense.
Do I have to call
Maybe
out
you have to
of
call
the-
from that room is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Or maybe from this room.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
I would say try the 507 room, and if it doesn't work,
Then we just scream and cry. Hilly and Dre. It should let me call from any room. I get it. It's probably like cutscene noise.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. Got a minute?
I always have time for you.
I opened the chest in room 507.
Huh? It worked.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but our little key is sturdier than it looks.
Yeah. So, what's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
That's
Not her
awesome.
tucking her non-existent
I
like
love riddles.
floating hair.
Tell me, which part's causing you trouble?
All of it.
Literally, we didn't really look at it. I feel like it was just like
It's just like, hey, I need another hat.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
This really isn't my area of
Wow,
expertise.
you're so helpful.
Shocking.
Hey, Beth, you know bars, right?
Well, not all of them.
What about
Damn,
one that
he's like,
has
hey,
a
Beth,
color
remember
in
how
its
you're an
name?
alcoholic?
Like the orange chair or the blue lagoon or something.
Well, there's the white cat, but I don't think that's your crowd.
Oh,
name on
it's
the
not
cat
for me,
collar?
but thanks.
it's for
Did you
the-
get that,
it's for the
Sophie?
ladies.
Yeah, I did. I think I can manage from here.
Of course you can. You're a quick one. Anything else?
Yeah.
Here's
tell me this
another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Intriguing.
Yeah. I'm
He's
not
like
sure
leaning
what
over the front desk.
alliterative means.
Oh, it's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters. Like perpetual peril. Does that help you?
No.
No.
A little bit. It could mean a lot of things, though.
You should look for a name and surname that
could mean
start
a
with
lot
the
of
same
things.
letter.
Thank you,
And
okay.
I think the take you back part is a clue as well. It sounds familiar. Maybe it's a quote from a book or lyrics from a song. If that's the case, you
She
should look
wasn't
for
gonna help for
writers
this one
or
anyways.
singers'
I'm trying to
names.
help for the first
Alright.
one.
Yeah, that'll narrow my search. You're much better at riddles than I
Didn't
am.
even try.
And you're much better
We
at
really
snooping.
didn't. The game was
So
like,
we complete each
you're
other.
not gonna get this one.
Anything else I can help you with?
Just a little,
No, that's all.
just a little kiss.
Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm just glad I could finally put my riddle solving skills to good use.
Nerd.
Call me
Fucking
when you've opened that
nerd.
case.
You know I will.
What a couple of nerds.
Now leave this room. It feels so. I don't like being in here because I'm worried they're gonna come back and be like, "Why are you in my room?"
Right? Like, I'm just cleaning. Granted, she doesn't have a don't clean in here.
It said "Do not disturb" on the door.
Did it?
Originally, when we first came in this room, it said "Do not disturb." Remember?
Oh, that's right. Well, we just throw it away. It's as if it didn't happen.
We were saying she should have been like, she could just lie and be like, "Oh, it said."
Yeah.
I slipped the wrong way.
Oh, wait, hang on. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see if I look at the cat collar again.
Oh, yeah, that's probably gonna be it.
A cat named Greta. G.R.
If you got in a relationship, would you be worried about things getting boring? True, if like the start of the relationship is literally solving crime.
Unlike
snooping
my
in
favorite
people's
bar,
things.
this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Or you just.
Oh.
What is it? Wait, what does it even say? Go down, like down farther. What is the fucking like? Yeah, we can solve this. What is that gonna even tell us?
Take the first from the first one. Take the first two.
Oh,
So
it's
GR,
like to figure out
and then the
the
last two. Doris Day.
3,000 whoop-whoos later.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration.
Oh my
isn't
god.
it?
I literally pointed that
Doris.
out when it was in our. I wish that
IS.
you can click on it when you're looking through your inventory stuff.
I get
and
it.
you don't
It's
have to
too
go to the
alliterate.
item.
For some reason, it made
Yeah.
it sound like it was gonna be two G's.
Mm.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
No, I literally pointed out the Doris Day. God damn it.
What was the other one? The cat's what?
Cat's name's Greta.
No, I know, but what was the?
So GR.
No, I mean, what was the bar? What was like? I know that Greta is the answer, but what was the bar name?
Like my favorite.
I guess the second one is the alliteration, isn't it? So the
Yeah.
first one's something. So it's completely different things.
Doris
Okay.
Day. That's an
Oh my
alliteration.
God.
So
isn't
it's
it?
GRIS.
Doris.
Yeah.
I.S.
That is so annoying. I literally want to kill someone.
I was like, it has to all be in this chest. We definitely made it harder than it needed to be.
It just was kind of confusing.
Yeah. We're a little stupid, guys. The thing is when they make things somewhat simple,
That's when we get confused. We're like,
Yeah.
It's gonna be harder than that, right?
it's gotta be. It can't just be that.
But it is. It is just that. God, we're so dumb. Gris.
Like what? What does Gris have to do with your... What is it? Drugs? Guns? Lingerie?
Money.
In no world would I have guessed a typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Whoa, all those books we've been seeing? That's why that guy has that romance book. Or should I say Bridget? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words, then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. That's it? Feels like so much more.
It says, that's turn, I don't know. Maybe you can't read the rest.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
What?
Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivates me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. Interesting. But still, why does he have photographs of us going through people's stuff?
Still weird. It's weird that you can't read the rest of those letters.
I want to snoop through more.
Like, that seems kind of dumb. Like, why can't I read the next page?
Can't do anything with the typewriter either.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Oh, really? I haven't.
Like, how are we supposed to do it then? It's not letting us look at anything else. Maybe. I just want to know if something will happen.
What? Wait.
What?
This is except your love has never been real. There we go.
Was
it's
it
A and D.
That's why I kind of was wondering, because those are
I know,
my
so-
controls on Oblivion.
For many years, I was brokenhearted, angry, and confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day, I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother's currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you were able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class in secret language? I still do.
I do like a happy ending.
I like that
just
she
hope
talks.
that's where your story is headed.
But I'm like, before we read it, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shut up.
I'm like, just wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so sounds like Marcella's husband is not too bad.
Yeah.
And she's taking up money for her friend. Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell? To recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name? Because women can't do that.
Yeah.
So you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
No shit.
Well, maybe he found out, and that's why he was upset following her. I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet... Oh, she's hiding it from even her husband. Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. Oh, and that's it for that. Okay, so this is this guy. To hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul.
Paul, you're creepy.
Paul, you started out so nice. We should have known he was gonna take a dive and considering your hotel room.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this.
You talk too soon.
Everyone needs someone to talk to.
No.
Just like, give us a moment to read first. I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Yeah. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. It's a little crazy.
Everyone needs someone
to stalk too. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Oh,
that's weird.
You like start out good, and then it just delves into a little bit weird and creepy.
You need to...
You gotta...
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you.
Maybe to help...
What for?
Anne? I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead! Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Paul. Well,
interesting.
Selection.
But we're in Montreal, which is very weird.
Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah. I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
I mean, Lindsay's a very, like... I guess I don't know if back then it was a gender-neutral name, but I would assume that it would just be a female because it's a very feminine name, but...
I feel like Lindsay has been used for men, but, like, it's definitely become at least more feminine even if it wasn't back then.
So this was all a story.
I was worried somebody was
star-crossed
walking
lovers,
into the room.
with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Well, some mail just arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
Can't open the mail.
That's a federal crime. I wonder what's inside. We're not opening it.
I wonder what's in it.
We have to let her open it first.
Should we open it?
And then go to federal prison?
That's illegal, isn't it? But sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know? Oops.
So?
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets.
Ooh.
What do you think this means?
Means
I'd say
they're both leaving
Anne
their
and
husbands.
Marcella are probably planning to run away from their husbands. Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book. I have to say, though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
I mean, she hired him for something.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her.
Murder!
He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What would she hire him for, though?
I'm not sure.
Assassinate the
I
husbands.
didn't find the letter he was replying to.
Paul.
Why did he have those pictures of you?
Thank you.
probably
The real
never know.
questions.
I think the trail ends
We'll
here.
probably never know. This is what started this
I guess
whole investigation.
investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kind of hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to
Well,
be
she
honest.
gets arrested.
At least it
She's
made
in
our
the
day
police
pretty
That's right.
interesting.
She's in the police station.
That's for sure.
Somebody's got to end up dead.
It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
What about your story, Andrew?
You're right.
Yes, what about
Which is
it?
why
Tell us, Andrew.
the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping through my apartment next?
You won't find me,
Oh.
but I'll do it.
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie.
Oh.
You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
Does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and
Hello, Ford.
ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kinda hope we do get stuck here.
Oh.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day and then I can leave.
Oh, can you though?
Probably should close that chest in there so they don't know he's snooping.
Actually, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I think everything's fallen into place. They're feeling your question, but I think this is as far as the story goes. For now.
There's a face outside, I'm gonna lose my mind. Same girl.
Just gonna fucking lose it.
I always lose it. That shit freaks me the fuck out.
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
That sucks. Just close that. Let me just close this as well.
Can we clean up and up in here? I don't know. What's our sheet look like, actually? Our clean sheet.
I know, I gotta go out there and check it. Please don't be out here. Oh no. Oh. That's a lot of